Hello, thank you so much for calling CalmingEscape Dating service. How can I help you today? Setting up a profile for you? Absolutely. I can do that. Let me just grab a new account. You haven't had an account with us previously? Alright, perfect. Alright. So I'm just going to go ahead and ask you the basic questions. Some of them are pretty straightforward one-word answers, and some of them may require, a couple sentences, depending on how deep you would like to answer these particular questions for your profile. Okay? Perfect. So let's start out. What is your name? Okay. And what year were you born? Okay. Your gender? Okay. And your sexual orientation? Good. Okay. How many children do you have, if any? Okay. Where do you currently reside? Where were you born? Alright. Do you have any particular religious beliefs or spirituality? What is your highest level of education? Okay. Good. And what do you do? Job, career, schooling, what takes up your time? Yes. Okay, gotcha. And how long have you been doing that? Okay, good. Now, would you like to start a family? Do you smoke, and if so, how often? Okay. And what about alcohol? Do you drink, and if so, how often? Okay. Can I ask if you have any hobbies, fun activities you participate in? Okay. Good. Now, that could be similar to the hobbies, but is there anything that you are passionate about? Okay. Okay, perfect. I love that. Okay. What are a few things that you like to do to enjoy a lovely day off? Okay. Do you have 3 things that you are grateful for? Okay. Right. Okay. Now, for your potential matches, how far away are you willing to meet with someone? Yes, essentially, like, if we do, like, a circle around you, how many miles out would you say? Are you interested in a long-distance relationship? Would you want something more localized? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Well, we handle both types, so that's not a problem at all. Good. How how would you describe your physical appearance? If your best friend had to pick a few words to describe you, which would they choose? Perfect. Good. Alright. Now, how important is a relationship to you? Okay. Okay. Do you have any goals in life, whether that be short-term goals or long-term goals? Okay. Are you a spontaneous person or kind of a planner? What would you say that your schedule is like? Yes, that can have to do with work or school or your social life. What would you say like a normal week looked like for you? Okay. Yeah, that can be an important factor in matching certain people. Similar schedules is easier. Of course, you could end up finding someone that has a little bit of an opposite schedule to you and it can still work out. But, of course, an easier situation would be similar schedules throughout your week, of course. Yes, that's right. Do you prefer going out or staying home? Do you have a close group of family or friends? Okay. Now, what is your favorite type of food? Okay. Good. Okay. Perfect. Do you have a favorite movie? Good. And what's the last movie you saw? Okay. What about a favorite music? That could be a band, an artist, an album, a song even. Okay, good. How would you describe your ideal Sunday morning? What do you wish you had more time to do? Okay. Do you have a favorite book? Good. Alright. Let's clear that out. What type of first dates are you looking to go on? Yes, of course. So we will start to kind of match and select some people that kind of fit similar answers that you have given us today. We like to set up similar interests, and that goes to the first date as well. Okay. Would you say that you're more extroverted or introverted? Well, that can have to do with the date, of course. Perhaps a more introverted person would want, a quiet little coffee shop for a first date, while perhaps an extroverted person would want some sort of bigger event to go to. So we like to take that into consideration as well. Okay, so you prefer, okay. Gotcha. Now, of course, everyone that we may match you with, they will be approved by you. There's no forcing you to go on dates with multiple people or anything of that nature. We will just select some like profiles. You guys kind of have the same answers, things of that nature, and you will have those, all those details to look through and decide if you would like to go ahead and pursue a date with them. Of course. Perfect. Good. Okay. Now, do you have a quote or a little bio clip or anything that you would like, just kind of like underneath your pictures? Yeah, it can be like a poem quote, it can be a movie quote, it can be something silly or fun. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we have pretty much all of those answered. I do need to get your email address and your phone number. This is just for our information. We won't be giving that out to anybody. Okay. And that's at, and a good phone number for you? Okay, so you're going to be getting a confirmation email and text message from us, whichever service works best for you. If you could just look over what I've set up for you, and if you approve that, you could just send us back a quick confirmation of it. Yes, I will, however, need you to send us back at least 3 photos of yourself. Okay, we usually recommend photos of just you. Group shots, while they can be used, are usually not recommended. Okay? Yes, and the type of photos are totally up to you, but at least 3, please. Okay, perfect. So, once we conclude this call, you're going to be looking for that text message and that email to look over the information we've put in today. And then once you've confirmed that, if you could text or email us 3 of those photos for you, then from there I'm going to need you to send 3 images of yourself. You can either text those back to us or email is fine, and then we'll finish up your profile. We will have you do a final confirmation that everything looks good before we start potentially looking at some matches for you. Okay? Perfect. Well, that sounds wonderful. I do appreciate you calling in today, and I will get those confirmation messages off to you. All right. Perfect. You take care now.